In August 1945, the US decided to launch a nuclear attack on Hiroshima, Japan, using an atomic bomb, committing what would later be declared the worst crime in history. In this video, we will explore this awful atrocity that turned the world upside down. Stay with us until the end. Stronger than ever and began exerting pressure on Japan with threats of annihilation. On May 10th and 11th, 1945, the investigating committee led by Robert Oppenheimer identified several cities as potential targets: Kyoto, Hiroshima, Yokohama. The selection of the target was based on specific criteria. The target's diameter must exceed 3 miles, and it must be of strategic importance in a large urban area. The explosion must cause substantial damage. Ultimately, Hiroshima, a vital military and industrial city, was the target of the first atomic bomb. The hills around it made the blast stronger and more destructive. July 28th, Japanese newspapers declared that the Japanese government rejected the Potsdam Declaration. This was expressed by the Japanese Foreign Minister Shigenori Togo by ignoring and dismissing the report of the Potsdam Declaration. And it seems that Emperor Hirohito did not act differently either. On July 31st, the emperor declared to his advisor, Korochika, that they must leave Hiroshima on Monday, August 6, 1945. This tragic event resulted in the deaths of up to 140,000 people and stands as one of the most horrific events in history. Let's take a step back in time. Significance. It boasted numerous army camps and served as a secondary base for the Japanese army. The city was also a center for communications, a storage point, and a gathering area for the troops. The houses were made of wood, and many buildings were built on wooden frames, so the city was quickly affected by the fire. A squadron of planes took off from the northern airfield on Tinian Islands in the Pacific Ocean. It was led by the commander of Group Number 509, Colonel Paul Tibbets. After taking off from Tinian Island, the aircraft reached the target area, and the visibility remained clear throughout the flight at an altitude about 9.7 miles. Captain William Parsons armed the bomb as it had not been armed prior to takeoff, reducing the risk. Second Lieutenant Morris Jepson, the co-pilot, removed the safety plugs from the bomb before reaching the target. The Japanese radar detected the approach of American planes from the south of Japan, prompting an alert across the country. However, the radio broadcast abruptly ceased in many cities, including Hiroshima. As the clock struck 8 o'clock, the radar in Hiroshima City detected only 3 incoming planes, which were disregarded. To conserve fuel and aircraft, the Japanese made the decision not to intercept such small groups. Radio broadcasts advised the population to seek shelter was signed on September 2nd, officially ending the war in the Pacific. 8 days later, World War II ended. Germany had signed the surrender document on May 7th, thus ending the war in Europe.